The effects of the Turkey earthquake on the global economy and regional economy. The Turkey earthquake has revealed just how fragile the global and regional economies can be in the face of natural disasters. In this video, I will discuss the effects of the recent deadly earthquake in Turkey on the global and regional economies. We'll look at how it has impacted inflation, currency value, corporate bonds, stock markets, etc. Tune in to find out what recovery efforts are being made for Turkey and what long-term impacts can be expected from this natural disaster. The Turkey earthquake of 2023 was one of the deadliest natural disasters to strike the region in decades. With a magnitude of 7.8, it killed more than 20,000 people and left hundreds of thousands injured and homeless across 10 provinces in Turkey and its surrounding regions. The quake caused severe economic disruption on both a local and global scale. In terms of immediate damage, the destruction caused by this disaster is estimated to be around $7 billion, making it one of the costliest earthquakes in recent history. On a regional level, this disaster significantly impacted infrastructure and agricultural production. Numerous roads, bridges, and buildings were either destroyed or damaged beyond repair. This has hampered trade routes and supply chains within Turkey, preventing goods from moving freely between major metropolitan areas such as Istanbul. Furthermore, the quake damaged several important industrial clusters, creating near-term disruptions that are expected to shave off 0.3%–0.4% from GDP growth in affected regions. In addition to direct economic losses, Turkey's inflation rate skyrocketed after the earthquake due to food shortages resulting from decreased agricultural activity in affected regions. This has had an incredibly negative impact on Turks who have been relying on domestic equities as a hedge against ever-growing prices for some time now. With the benchmark Borsa Istanbul 100 index plunged since 2023 due to a lack of demand for stocks amid rampant inflationary pressures. Inflation was one of the most prominent effects seen in many countries, as it led to an increase in prices for goods and services. The increased cost of living resulting from this inflation also put additional strain on individuals and families who were already struggling financially due to job losses or reduced wages. As such, it is clear that the economic consequences of this disaster are still felt today, with rising costs continuing to be a major concern for consumers worldwide. At a global level, this disaster resonates with financial markets all over the world too. At the same time, its short-term effects have so far been limited by supportive measures set up by central banks around Europe and Asia-Pacific. There remains the fear that further down the line this event may cause instability within Turkish external accounts and currency, which could then spread to other global markets via contagion or spillover effects. Just like what happened during floods in Pakistan back in 2010, where GDP dropped 5%–10%. In order to stabilize its economy and prevent further economic losses, Turkey will need urgent support from international financial institutions, both monetary and fiscal, if it is to prevent any long-term consequences from this tragedy from taking hold. As far as local trade is concerned, the quake was felt as far away as Istanbul and other cities in Turkey, leading to economic disruptions. The most affected areas were Marmara Island, Çanakkale Province, and Balıkesir Province, where many buildings collapsed or sustained serious damage. These regions are home to some of Turkey's major industrial sites, including petrochemical plants, steel mills, and automotive factories, which have all been impacted by the earthquake. Many businesses in these areas have been forced to close while they assess the damage or repair their facilities. In addition to direct physical damages from the quake, there has also been an indirect economic impact due to the disruption of transportation networks caused by damaged roads and bridges and power outages resulting from damaged electrical infrastructure. This has led to delays in deliveries across many industries, including food processing plants, retail stores, and manufacturing industries throughout Turkey. Moreover, tourism is expected to be significantly impacted due to the disruption of transportation links between major tourist destinations such as Istanbul and the Cappadocia region. All this combined will lead to a significant decrease in activities within these areas. Agriculture is a major component of the economy in many countries, including Turkey. The destruction caused by the quake could potentially lead to a significant decrease in agricultural production for months or even years following the event. The damaged fields, as well as destroyed roads and bridges, which impede farmers from reaching their lands, will mean that crops may not grow or be harvested as normal. These circumstances can lead to severe economic hardship if it isn't addressed quickly enough. Food shortages are an issue that doesn't just affect the region impacted by the quake. Its ripple effects reach across borders due to international trade networks. Areas where agricultural production has been disrupted will likely need to rely on imports for sustenance until they can rebuild their own capacity. This creates a strain on global exports and markets, with fluctuations in prices due to rising demand and limited supply. On top of this, there are also concerns over food safety when importing items from unfamiliar sources, something that governments must address if they wish to ensure long-term food security for their citizens. Ultimately, one of the most important solutions for addressing food shortages related to natural disasters, such as earthquakes, is investing in resilience planning prior to such events occurring. This includes strengthening infrastructure and educating communities about disaster response plans so they're better prepared for sudden shocks like this one in Turkey. With early planning and support from governments around the world, we can ensure that any damage done by natural disasters won't have long-term impacts on our global economy or regional economies affected by them. The devastating effects of the 7.8 magnitude earthquake in Turkey on 30th May 2023 have had a ripple effect around the world, not least on the global and regional economy. In order to ensure that the region can recover from this deadly disaster and maintain its stability into the future, many necessary policy measures must be taken. Firstly, immediate financial aid should be provided for those affected by the earthquake in Turkey so that short-term needs are met and victims are able to rebuild their lives. This should come in the form of loans and grants given to those who need it most, and local governments should also be supported as they will have an important role to play in providing relief efforts. Secondly, long-term economic strategies should be developed to ensure that economic development is sustainable over time. This could include investment into infrastructure such as roads, bridges, and other public works, as well as supporting businesses with incentives to help them recover. Lastly, there needs to be greater regional coordination with respect to trade policies. The continued success of international trade agreements is essential for economic stability within a region that has been affected by natural disasters such as earthquakes or hurricanes. Therefore, countries should work together to put policies in place which promote free trade between them and ensure that all countries benefit from fair market access opportunities. Additionally, proper regulations need to be put into place for international investors so that foreign capital can flow freely into the region without worrying about safety issues or corruption risks. These policy measures are crucial for securing regional support for Turkey's recovery following this devastating earthquake and ensuring its stability into the future. It is only through collective action from countries across the globe that we can create resilient economies which are better equipped to deal with natural disasters and other uncertainties which arise due to ever-changing global conditions. The 2023 Turkey earthquake had an immense impact on both local and global economies. The destruction of infrastructure in Izmir has resulted in a decrease in tourism while also creating economic instability for those who depend on it as their livelihood. Despite this, many countries are sending aid to help rebuild the region and its economy, with numerous international organizations stepping up to provide relief efforts. While there is still much work that needs to be done to recover from this natural disaster, if we all continue working together, no matter where we're located, we can ensure that the effects of this tragedy will not last forever. What do you think is the best way to minimize damage during disasters of this magnitude? Let us know in the comments below. Do like and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.